Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network, based in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Wow, we were just talking about this news that George Borrello just broke with us, that the legislature in New York State has approved essentially for the state to be a sanctuary state. I mean, this is crazy, Judge Weinberg.
And to ban local governments from cooperating with immigration authorities, federal immigration authorities. This is a disaster. You're going to have the violence in the streets of New York when ICE goes in to try to remove and seize these illegal criminal migrants, just like Minnesota.
Your Honor,
Ed Cox.
But there are Republican county execs in certain counties that just will not follow that law.
Well, the question becomes, we have to get a copy of that bill and find out what the sanction is.
And then the question is, what happens if they decide, to your point, not to do it? What do you think, Ed? And Judge Weinberg, what do you think first on that?
Listen, I need to see what the legislation says in terms of what the sanction is. They're going to make it criminal. They're making it a civil penalty.
What, are you going to start rounding up local executives who don't want to abide?
Those are the ones that'll turn in.
He'll then be a martyr. He will be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly,
now,
Governor.
The thing is that in these situations, I would think that the Republican Party, because that's the party that's in the minority here, would sue the state.
That's right, because it's a violation of federal law. And
exactly.
This is, right in the federal jurisdiction.
Yeah, it'll be decided when? The 12th of November?
John, I think that might go very quickly.
Really?
Because, yeah, I really do.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
I think the one who should sue is the county executive who said, screw this, I'm not going to obey it.
And just as well, Your Honor, the same thing. It would be the county executive.
Maybe what you would do is get all the county executives to band together. Either you are for sanctuary cities or you're not for sanctuary. Ed Cox, you are the state GOP state chairman. I think you should make a suggestion.
You're absolutely right. They defy the law and they say we're going to go ahead and work with ICE, with ICE in order
to obey federal law. We're not going to
get the worst of the worst out. That's the way to do it. That's what's happening in Nassau right now.
That's
why it's the safest county in the United States.
And sanctuary cities are states are unconstitutional. It violates the Supremacy Clause of the United States with respect to federal immigration law.
You make a few phone calls tomorrow. Are you back on
tomorrow?
Great idea, John. So you'll report back to all of us tomorrow to a million people listening.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, I think that you not only should you do what John said, but the person who should step up and let it be known this is going to happen would be your candidate for governor.
Yeah, absolutely. He should be leading the charge.
That's what he's doing right now. He is working with ICE to get the worst of the worst out of Nassau.
Maybe we should try to have Bruce Blakeman on tomorrow.
That's a great idea.
Bruce Blakeman is going to be the speaker at the Southampton breakfast this week.
Oh, fantastic. The hottest breakfast in town.
Absolutely.
You know what I want to remind everybody, and you hit this with George, the key is it's not safe for the community when you have these type of barriers too.
It goes into the streets.
Exactly, because it forces ICE to do what happened in Minneapolis because they had to wait till they got into the streets to arrest them, as opposed to getting the worst of the worst. To your point, Ed, in jail.
And you know what they're doing?
Smooth, and it doesn't cause the hassle, and it doesn't cause all these problems.
And really, you know what they're doing as we speak? They're printing the posters and the T-shirts to get ready for the demonstrations in the street.
Oh, yeah, big time. Just think about how chaotic. This is huge, you guys. If this goes through, and then the battles, just like you said, Bruce Blakeman should be leading the charge, saying, I'm going to follow federal law and
is
protect
Kathy
citizens.
going to sign this piece of garbage?
Of course.
Yes.
She already said she would.
Right. Yeah, she already said she would. So here's a question, Gov. How soon could she sign it if indeed it's a done deal as of a few minutes ago?
It doesn't matter if she signs it. If the county executives feel that it's unconstitutional and they're going to follow federal law.
Yeah, absolutely.
But John, I'm going to ask the judge.
John, wait, John.
Yes.
They can't. You can't They're not going to start an action before she signs it.
Yeah, she has to sign
She
it
has to
technically.
sign it.
She has to sign it.
to become a law.
Yeah, so let me go back to my question.
Yeah.
When could she sign it? How soon?
As with both houses passed the measure, she could sign it tonight.
That's what I thought. So
That's
then
what I
She will. Then what happens?
So then
Your
you guys, to John's point, then there could be action as soon as it's signed.
So what you do is you have the announcement by the county executives and the mayors that we will not cooperate.
Yeah,
We'll go
either
with
the
federal
county
law.
executives that want to have law and order in their counties, they have to speak up. And enough of this crap in where you have certain people in the state controlling the entire state.
One party state. This is what you get when you have one party state.
You have one party lunacy. That's what you get. That's what you get. This is crazy. Well, listen, we're going to have to get Bruce Blakeman on tomorrow, John. I agree. And give us an update tomorrow, too. Boy, it's getting hot.
You bet.
All right. Love that, you guys. This is scary.